In today's video, I want to share an awesome, amazing success story with you. One of our clients, Nomsa. So she allowed us to actually share this freaking amazing success story, man. And I'm so excited to share it with you, because the one thing about success stories and just wins is that it reminds us that if I can do it, you can too. If she can do it, you can too. There's no difference. The only difference is our mindsets. Why? Because whatever we have in our mind will show up later. So in other words, your 3D reality is simply a reflection of your mind, right? So what you've experienced earlier on and yesterday was simply a reflection of your mind. Now get this. When you change your mind, you change your world. I want you to do this. When I change my mind, I change my world. When I change my mind, I change my world. Isn't that freaking powerful? Absolutely. Now check this out. So our client Nomsa came to us and she said, you know what, Gabriel, I need help. I need coaching. And she said that I feel so stuck. She even told me that she felt trapped, because she knows that there's more. She knows that she's capable of having more, but for some reason she feels trapped. And so then I said, okay, no problem. I just want to let you know that whatever you're feeling right now at this moment, is simply just your mind. It's your mindset. So it's not actually Nomsa, it's just your mindset. So, and I shared with her, in your mind, we have like a program. And this program is literally running like a old record, an old song that keeps on repeating itself every single day, on and on and on and on and on. And this program basically allows us to live our life on autopilot. So every day seems the same. Nothing is new. Monday is the same, Tuesday is the same, Wednesday is the same. It's because of this program. So I shared with Nomsa, I said, all we need to do is just change that program. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. It's the program that we have to change. In other words, we need to shift you into your 2.0 version. And then I shared with Nomsa, I said, hey, I've got good news for you. There are infinite realities existing right now. So there are infinite versions of you existing right now. Infinite. So I said, you know what? The good news is, Nomsa, is there's a version of you who is already successful. There's a version of you who is already perfect. There's a version of you who has its dream car, version of you who has its dream home, version of you is a millionaire, version of you is a billionaire. And I asked her, what do you want? What do you really want? What do you desire? What is your goal? And she shared it with me. Now this was a goal, the Nomsa 2.0. So what we're going to do is we're going to say Nomsa 2.0 there, right? Okay. So I asked her, what do you want? She said she wants business success, because she's got her own business. And so she owns a resort 5 minutes away from the Kruger National Park. Now the Kruger National Park is one of Africa's largest game reserves. Absolutely spectacular, amazing. So she's got a resort there, but she shared with me, for some reason she's just been stuck for so many years. She knows that the business has the a capability and the potential to grow, but yet it's stuck. Nothing seems to move, right? So she shared she wants business success and she wants her dream home. A dream home, and she also wants perfect health, because she had some health issues before working with us, right? Now I said, okay, that's awesome. Thank you for being so clear. Very good. That's basically, the clarity. And then I asked her, okay, now I just want you to picture you already have the business success and you're already living in your dream home, and you are now perfect out. You just picture it in your mind. Just picture it in your mind. It's already a done deal. Tell me, how are you feeling now? And she says that I'm feeling happy now. I'm feeling happy. And I said, okay, and what else? I'm feeling so grateful. And I said, what else? She said, I'm feeling free. And I said, what else? Peaceful. When she said peaceful, her eyes, her face lit up. Everything just changed when she said, peaceful. I said, okay. Peaceful, we got the one. The one. She's seeking peace. She wants that peace. Okay, so I said, okay, no problem. So this is what we're going to do is, we are going to train your body to feel happy, grateful, free, and peaceful before this even arrives. So I said, okay, in other words, this is what we're going to do, Nomsa, is we're going to teach your body to feel your future self, to feel like your future self. So in other words, you first going to feel the feelings that you would feel when these things actually show up. So you're going to feel these feelings before that shows up. And then I asked if that's clear. She said yes. But I said, before we even do that, it's very important to first take 100% responsibility for what you've created. You have to take 100% responsibility, because you have to understand that you are the creator. Now that is powerful, and that is good news. Why? Because if you can create all these undesirable results in your life, then surely you can also create the desirable results in your life. Why? Because the same power that created the 1.0 version can now create the 2.0 version. Now that is good news, if you ask me. Absolutely. So I said, okay, are you taking 100% responsibility? Sure. Okay, cool. So it just, because there was a lot of stuff that we actually had to do there as well, and clear and dissolve, stuff that happened in, her childhood. So we just had to clear that, so that, because sometimes we go about our days, we have dinner, we brush our teeth, and that old memory comes back and it literally cripples us. And it's like, it happened freaking so many years ago. It happened when I was 7 years, and it still freaking cripples me. So we had to just go back there and clear, all the limiting beliefs, and also the fear that came, with it, which we did. And then afterwards, once that was cleared, we then said, okay, cool. Now I want you to now shift into your 2.0 version. So you are, because remember I said, listen, there are all these potentials. So I want you to see this as like radio stations or TV channels. There's channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All these channels already exist. All you need to do is just become clear in which one you want to watch or listen to. Let's just say if you listen to channel 1 and you're bored of channel 1, and you said, you know what, I want to listen to channel 10. So you just change it. But now when you listen to channel 10, it doesn't mean that channel 1 is no longer there. It still exists. You just decided to now change. Now similarly with your 1.0 version, the moment you change from your 1.0 version to your 2.0 version, you have to understand that the 1.0 version is still there, but you just decided to now move to your 2.0 version, right? So that's why when you actually make peace with this 1.0 version and you forgive it and you just see it with the eyes of love, so whenever it comes up, it will not have any emotional, charge over you. It won't have that emotional charge or that bearing over you. Why? Because you've actually taken the time to see it in the eyes of love and also to forgive it as well, which is so powerful, right? So powerful, because love conquers all. So then when you move to your 2.0 version, because remember, she wanted business success, a dream home, perfect health, and I said, okay, we created a personalized meditation for her whereby she feels happy, grateful, free, and peaceful. And I told her, you're going to do this twice a day, morning and evening, right? And that's what she did. And not even 2 months before, I think within, let's just call it about, say, 2 months. Within 2 months, Nomsa shared the good news with me. She actually shared with me, are you ready? That her business has now increased by 70%. Her business has increased by freaking 70%. That's 70. Remember, she felt stuck and trapped before working with us. Now her business has increased by 70%. And she's now healthy. The medication that she was supposed to be on, her doctor told her that she no longer needs it. And get this is my favorite part. She now lives in her dream home. Yep. Now her dream home was to live on the beach, just like with us, me and my family. We live right on the beachfront. We see the sunsets every day. When we go to bed, we listen to the ocean. You know, the ocean is my favorite song, if you ask me. But Nomsa wanted to live in Clifton, because in Clifton, there's no wind. But the property prices are almost 50% more than here in Camps Bay. And it's literally only 5 minutes away. But because it's kind of, in this cliff, and it's, sheltered because in Camps Bay, the wind can be crazy. So a lot of people rather just prefer Clifton. So that's why she wanted Clifton. She wanted her dream home, healthy, and this. Now, I'm going to show you a picture. So that is her dream home. Now, have a look at the video as well. Just have a look. She allows us to share this, with you guys, so that it can actually inspire you. But just have a look at the pic, have a look at the video. Isn't it freaking awesome? She now lives in her dream home. She's healthy, and she increased the business by 70% as well. And how did she do that? By simply changing her mind's channel from channel 1 to channel 2. Because previously, she was only focusing on channel 1. Focusing on what was missing, focusing on what she didn't have. But then I told her that, hey, I want you now to train your body to feel happy, grateful, free, and peaceful. I want you to do that every day, before these things even showed up. So before the 70% increase in her business showed up, the healthy showed up, the dream home, she already felt happy, grateful, free, and peaceful. So she trained her body to feel like her future self. And within 2 months, she manifested all this. 70% in her business. Now she's perfectly healthy, and she's living in a dream home as well. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that freaking awesome? Because now what I want to tell you now is that your desires are already in your imagination. I want you to take this moment and just ask yourself, what do you want? What do you really want? Okay, now I want you to picture that you already have that. Just picture that you have that. Now I'm asking you, how would you feel if you had that? How would you feel? Now, all you need to do is just train your body to feel that way. Because now what you're doing now is you're shifting from your 1.0 version to your 2.0 version. Because you have to understand, the moment you change your channel to this version, you are now allowing your external reality to reflect all these desires which you just shared with me now. Now, if you're feeling trapped, you're feeling just like Nomsa, you're feeling stuck. Like I used to feel like I was cursed. I was like, I've tried everything, but nothing seems to work. I've bought all the courses, did all the coaching, but nothing seems to work. I felt so sorry for myself. Sometimes I would just like curl up in a ball and I'm like, oh Lord, please help me, please help me. I didn't know what was happening. I felt so sorry for myself. I was so stuck. And then I realized that I was not stuck. It was just my mindset. So when I finally changed my mindset to my 2.0 version, now my family and I, we also live on the beach front as well. We now experience success in our lives, and I now have the joy to actually go for family walks every morning along the beachfront. I can now spend quality time with my family. I even get to see my son actually grow up. I get to see all the amazing milestones because I work from home. And that for me is wealth. That for me is everything. You know what I mean? So now if you're feeling stuck, you feeling trapped, if you also feel like, you've done everything and nothing seems to work, let me tell you that you're not alone. I was there as well. And the good news is, all you need to know is that you are not feeling that way. It's just your mind. So when you change your mind, everything then changes. All you need to do is just change your mind and everything will change. And that's the good news that I want to share with you. And furthermore, if you a business owner or an entrepreneur just like Nomsa, I'm inviting you to book a free business clarity call. And during this call, you and I are going to confidentially discuss what is actually keeping you stuck and how we can actually help you as well. But this is only for individuals who are ready for one-on-one coaching. So make sure you click the link below and book your free business clarity call. And having said that, let me know what was your biggest takeaway from today's video. And I thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's all say congratulations to Nomsa. I want you to congratulate Nomsa now. Say congratulations to Nomsa. Comment and say congratulations to Nomsa. Why? Because if you're happy for someone else, you're happy for yourself. If you congratulate someone else, you congratulate yourself. Why? Because on a fundamental level, we are one. There's only one energy. The same energy that is in me is in you. If I make you smile, I make me smile. Isn't it wonderful? Absolutely. It's a win-win-win. Win for you, win for me, and win for the universe. Isn't it wonderful? Absolutely. Cheers.